You are now watching That's on Giants with Shakes Montana. Let's get it.
And the New York Football Giants take the field here at MetLife Stadium.
Hi, what's going on, Big Blue Nation? Sports fans all over the world. Welcome to That's on Giants. I'm your host, Shakes, and I got my whole crew with me. I got Ghostdog, I got LRP, and I got Big Pat in here, man. We're gonna chop it up about this game. I'm gonna just go ahead and get on to it, man. So go ahead. I'm gonna let LRP go first. Go ahead, LRP. Get your open.
It's only right. It's only right.
You ain't shit because I specifically asked to go last because all I want to say is that I've seen enough. Just like everybody else have seen enough. I'm pretty sure you got pretty good tape on your history already written based off of what you just seen, based off of what you have saw in the past, based off of what everyone has seen from everyone else when they go and put on another uniform. That display, yet again, to have another year start off. First off, New York Giants fans. I don't see how anyone would consider that place home field advantage. Why are Giant fans sitting at home across the country being able to hear Pat Mahomes' cadence? Why should we be able to hear that? Last week,
a sea of red, LRP. A sea of red in that stadium.
I'm trying to tell you, man. Last week in Dallas, you couldn't hear anything when the offense was operating in that climate. Y'all create no climate. You create no climate. Unacceptable. It's your first home game. This is your home opener on Sunday night. And you got stars. That's what y'all do. That's what they do. Make us turn us into some gimmick. It's WWE I saw. And they gave up. It's laid down. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. I've seen enough. I will be speaking very loud. I don't want to see nobody lose their job in this economic climate, but these two people will be okay.
Yep.
According to history, but it is time to part ways. Joe Shane, you are safe. I've said your name correctly for the past, ever since you did what you did in the draft. Said your name correctly. But Dable and Bowen need to go. That's the solution. That's how you fix it. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what the networks say. No one said that. Don't speak for me. If they handled this correctly, there's absolutely no reason why Russell and Dart can't shine in this offense. Absolutely no reason. You lack creativity. You're so goddamn predictable. You won't let the boy throw when you put him. You know what? Those two need to go. Thank you for allowing me to say that. I needed to say that to some people. I do, y'all.
You feel better, LRP?
You know what I'm saying?
You feel better?
He was all mad at me because I let him go first and shit. I ain't even see this shit in the private chat. I ain't even see that when I said it, bro. But yeah, I mean, you needed to go first, bro. That was just God right there.
We needed that.
That was God. That was God. Just like, you know what, LLP, you have to go first, bro. All right. So we're gonna move on to Ghostdog. because I know Big Pat is itching. But we're gonna move on to Ghost Dog. Go ahead, Ghost Dog. Get your opening.
Look, man, LRP, you spoke on it, man. I'm done. And yeah, I'm done. I'm out on the season. I'm out on this coach. Been out on this coach. I'm out on this defensive coordinator. I'm at this point, I'm out on this organization as a whole until those people are gone. You know what I'm saying? They just gotta go. They've been had to go, and now not more so than ever. You know what I'm saying? And I'm hoping right now, as we having this conversation, that they're putting the planes ready with the banners, because they got to start firing them up. Because after what I seen in the home opener against the Kansas City Chiefs, bro, next week is going to be straight belt to ass against the Chargers. And it's going to be like that for the next game and the next game and the next game. I don't see no soft landing. Not with Brian Daboll in the building. So, yeah, no, I'm done. Same thing like LRP said, I'm all the way out. Bums.
Big Pat.
You know, first and foremost, man, shout out to NYG. First and foremost, man, good to talk to my brother LRP, man. Actually,
Facts.
miss hearing your voice, man. Good dude, bro.
Yeah.
All is good over here with me, brother. But I told motherfuckers, bro. I told motherfuckers exactly what was going to happen, bar for bar. If you go back and look at that film review I did for the Chiefs, I told you when they attack us deep, that receiver that they put in motion, they was going to put him deep because he was going to be one-on-one on the outside. And when they wanted to attack us deep over the middle, it was going to be deep crossing routes. When they wanted to attack us deep. When we were getting pressure, I said they were going to start to throw the ball really quick in the middle of the field. Was Juju Smith-Schuster not going over the middle of the fucking field in the first half like crazy? Because we were getting pressure?
Made him look like he was still playing for the Steelers, bro. It's crazy.
Did I not say what Kelsey was going to get when he goes in motion? He was either going to do that stupid ass little hitch route that he does. He breaks it in or breaks it out to the outside. Both tight ends do the same exact thing. And when they wanted to get deep with Kelsey, what were they going to do? Put him in motion and let him run that deep out route and have a doggone post going across the other side of the field. And they were going to pick and choose who they were going to hit. If I can fucking decipher that, and I'm not on nobody's payroll, I'm just passionate about the shit. You mean to tell me that these dudes that's making millions of dollars can't see that shit? I literally told these niggas they get ready to go right back to doing what they do. They get ready to run hitch routes and little quick out routes. Everybody's just going to go around and turn around and look at the quarterback. Spag Newton blitzes 57% of the time, motherfucker. I don't have to blitz if everything is right in front of me. I don't have to blitz. All I gotta do is make the tackle or knock his little ass out when I get the chance. Everything that I said happened bar for bar. And it's on film, it's live. And you can't sit here and say that I'm a conspiracy theorist because I'm saying it's sabotage. What is it then? Because if he's that stupid, fire him. Make it make sense. But nobody wants to listen. Everybody wants to make jokes. Everybody wants to blame the players. Those dudes are frustrated. They have no energy. They have no emotion. They have they have nothing out there.
They gave up. They gave up at 5 minutes. At 5 minutes and 38 seconds, they gave up.
It gave up, and then the disrespect towards the players, Pat. Yo, I'm starting to see some nastiness. I just checked X's earlier, bro. The things that they saying about Drew Phillips right now, man. Yo, this is crazy. I've never seen no shit like this.
His spacing is all wrong. His spacing is all wrong. That's the problem. And that's why you're not even seeing people disappear. I said this before.
Yo,
people disappear under this tutelage. I tell you, it's like the life montage when people start disappearing.
Saw a couple plays where Banks was over here way off the line of scrimmage getting burnt with quick passes, like Pat said. Don't make no sense, bro.
Is off, man. The spacing is off. Everybody's confused every snap. Why are you still confused in week 3 at every snap? Why?
No, and then people got the nerve to say that Wink Martindale's defense was overrated. That they don't understand why people want Wink back over here. Like, are you kidding me right now? What are we talking about, bro?
It's not. We're not even talking. Like I said, the problem we're going to talk about problems. That's all there is to talk about. But
all up and down this team.
You heard it here first. The solution is firing these 2 people tonight. They gotta go. The way they handled this situation, this quarterback situation, why bring the boy in if you're not gonna let him throw it? It's a gimmick. You bringing them out for a gimmick.
Fucking up all the pace with that shit, LRP. I didn't understand that. I didn't understand it the first time they did it. It don't make no sense.
It's wrestling. What are you doing?
Kayfabe.
What are you doing?
Kayfabe. Yep.
And then the mismanagement of the timeouts. You are literally, these people had 3 seconds left on the play clock. Why are you calling a timeout for them? Because your people are talking? Who cares? They got 3 seconds left. Play football. This shit is, what we saw tonight was a disgrace. I'm telling you now, it was a disgrace. It was pathetic. And people need to say it. I don't care.
Yep.
People need to say it. It was pathetic.
Yo. People need to get their jobs lost for tonight, man. I don't know how many more games we going to have to lose before we right the ship? Before Mara says, all right, you got to go.
Shit is whack, bro.
And I did see Joe Shane up there in the box with Mara. So hopefully he was in his ear after the game was over. Like, yo, we got to make some moves ASAP.
Dayball has to go. That is the person that has to go. I mean, he went last week. Bro. The same thing happened. And you sitting up there trying to recreate what the hell you did against Dallas? How incompetent could you be? How incompetent could you be? I thought every opponent was different. That's what you said on the podium.
Nonsense. I gotta be better. Didn't man? Oh man.
No, it's no more talking. It's no more talking. You need to be fired because you sat there and you watched 14 points go off the board last week when you refused to handle that shit with Hudson. And now you're not handling the shit with Dart or Wilson.
Yep. And LRP, I knew what time it was as soon as I saw that Graham Gano was questionable for a groin injury. I said, here we go again.
3 years in a row, you ain't got a fuck. 3 years, bro. 3 years in a row, you ain't got a kicker? Bro, I'm telling you, if you sat in front of the evaluation table, you would be fucking 2.5.
How many times the same shit got to happen to you before you correct the mistake? Like, for real.
Yo, this is 2.5, bro.
Crazy.
You're not even a contributor.
Crazy. All the way up and down, bro. All the way up and down. And I better not hand. Well, look, as far as the players are concerned, they showed out. They kept them to where they kept them for as long as they did. But ain't no defense going to want to keep playing if this offense ain't getting busy, man.
Round of applause for the players. Round of applause for Cam Scatterboy. I told him every time you do something, I yell, tell him who you are, son. Tell him who you are. I'm the fucking juggernaut. I found that shit too on YouTube.
And every time you saw Singletary, it just diffused everything, deflated the whole
like 7 years. My bad, Ghost. I haven't laughed at that shit in 7 years. But yo, that's the juggernaut. So shout out to him. Shout out to Burns. Shout out to Carter. Shout out to the players. Now, I will say this. Phillips, you out of position, but goddamn, boy, get it together. Turn your fucking head around. Newbin, turn your head around. I think that's something Jerome taught, but y'all got rid of him.
Yep.
All right. And let me just pause you right there, MLP. because Pat said something in the show we just left from the where we watched the game live, and you're just saying something now, right? And I'm just like this, right? When Pat went off on they attacking the players, and it was after I done said, well, I didn't say it, but somebody had spoke about Phillips' game, and I said, yeah, he did not have a good game. But then that's when Pat and NYG they vented off because we're tired of the fans, and I'm included in that as well, even though I wasn't included with them going off, but I'm included in this because I go off about this all the time. But with the fans, they kill these players all the time. But why don't we kill the coach? You just said, for why is Newman turn your head around? Why Phillips, you need to turn your head around? Isn't that coaching? Doesn't that go to the coaching? Like that coaching has to make that mindful. You have to do this.
Right.
You have to do this.
Why are you still looking at him as he's looking at the ball? That shit is crazy to me.
Not being coached up. And it goes to what they was going about. Yes, you can point to the bad of the players. Yeah, they have some bad. You can definitely go and look in some bad. You can't say, oh, they didn't do anything wrong. Yeah, they had some bad, but what does it boil down from? Where does it come from?
Coaching.
Where
the head of the fish, man, and it stinks the most.
Coaching.
Yeah, you're already done. First off, you were completely non-competitive in the division.
Gotta
already.
Do better.
You already done shot yourself in the foot with an 0-2 record. Well, you haven't won a game at all, but you started off the season with 2 of your divisional opponents, so you're already in the hole there. Then you just now lost the game. I think it's time for some interim. This is some interim activity. This is usually history has shown us. This is interim activity. This is some interim shit, bro. We in the interim life. I would love to be in an interim life
of an interim appearance. Yes, sir.
Yes, it is time. It is time. Yep. Right around Thanksgiving. We in some interim shit. We need to be in interim life, bro. I want
it to be in interim mode, full interim mode by Halloween, at least in the next 3 weeks. I can't, bro.
Love to be.
I cannot continue to see this team go out there and put their bodies and careers in the line for this dude, bro. I can't do it no more, man. I can't. I don't know about y'all, but I can't.
I've seen enough. And I know
what's his name?
Hold on for a second. I had to say this out loud too. I know that it's been. I don't give a damn what nobody say. I know it's a different offensive line over there, but God damn it, the Colts have not punted since the first time they punted was today.
Yep.
First time they punted was today.
It was Danielle though.
And
it was Danielle. You know why?
And we saw what we just saw. We saw what we just saw from Russell. And they won't let the boys throw.
Top 3 in the league, LRP. That's where he at right now.
Time for we sign me up for the interim life. Period.
Let me out. Let me out.
When we got rid of Daniel Jones, they said everything would be better because he got rid of Daniel Jones. Now it looked worse.
Trifling.
Besides a Dallas team that lets everybody score, you have a total of 15 points in 2 games.
A mess.
Not one touchdown, 5 field goals in 2 games. Make that make sense, my nigga.
And I saw it last week live. Week live. Neighbors is open every single play, even last week. And I know people was like, "Oh, why you ain't all high on the cloud this, that, and the third? That was a great game." Everybody telling me that it was a great game. That shit wasn't great in person. In person in Jerry's world, that shit was not great. Fucking gut wrenching. I'm trying to tell you, I call Shakes fucked me up too, and I blame you. Why the hell did you call me? You called me after the neighbor's touchdown. after the neighbor's touchdown with 25 seconds left. I never fucking forget it. I'm gonna remember that shit like an episode of the Cosby Show. You called me and got me all riled the fuck up. I started talking shit. Everybody couldn't tell me nothing. 25 seconds left. Y'all know the rest. I ain't even gotta finish the punchline.
I do not want peace.
I'm so
I
mad
want
at
violence.
you.
Always.
And now the media is getting ready to start treating Russell Wilson like they treated Daniel Jones. Now they making jokes on the post game show. Chris Jones saying he don't want to swap jerseys with Russell Wilson. You see what I'm saying? Like, people don't understand, man. All this the shit is contrived, bro.
Yo,
It's sad, bro.
Here's what a real coach would do. Here's what a real coach should have done already. Here's what a real coach should have done. Should have said, you know what, Russell, you are absolutely our number one quarterback. You are going to be the starter. On paper, everything, as far as everybody concerned, ESPN, all the highlights, whatever paper you want it on, it's going to say Russell Wilson starter. But guess what? We got a young lion over here, and this young lion needs to be tore up. So just as we rotate other people out to get a blow, we're going to rotate you out and get a blow at opportune times. You ain't going to know when it's going to happen, but just trust to know that you are our fucking guy. And I'm not moving forward from you, but as we develop this shit, you want to win, right? You want to win, right? Right? You want to win, right? Yes, I want you to win too. So how about we all fucking win? We're going to teach this kid up. We're going to give him some opportunities. He's going to blaze it because I'm going to tell him to blaze it. But don't you think for a second, I don't give a fuck how many cameras in your face. You are our number one guy. You good with that? That's the plan. Everybody good with that? I tell the whole fucking team. Everybody good with that? Cool. That's our plan. Don't listen to nothing else but what I'm saying right now. All right. And let the kid blaze it. Why you bringing him out there just to hand it off as a gadget? You're a gimmick. You reduce these New York Giants players who are about to be stars. You reduce them to gimmick shit. I got a problem with that.
Shit, whack, bro.
Knock Mahomes on his ass, bro. What is all this touchy-feely stuff? I get it. Y'all don't want to get a penalty. But if he's out of the goddamn tackle box, you should know he's fair game. He really brought his ass out there.
Make him regret that shit, bro. Oh, man, bro.
That one play with Carter had him dead to rights. Man, Carter, knock him on his ass. Keep on.
Here we go again, man. Here we go again.
You know what I'm saying? Don't hurt him or nothing like that. But, yo, you know what I'm saying?
At least put some pepper on him, bro.
Yo, he could have stopped that 70-yard pass. Yo, he could have stopped that pass. Yeah, a little bit. That's culture. That's culture. Like, man, get out of here, man. These two dudes need to go. Point blank, period. I don't care what anybody say otherwise. This is mismanaged. You can absolutely have Wilson shining as well as Dart at the same time.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be one or the other. This division bullshit is
2-1 right now. No bullshit. We probably should be 2-1.
We should be 3-0 because Washington ain't shit either.
Yep.
Alex Smith ain't had no problem when Mahomes came in for a couple of plays just to get some reps in and shine on people. In the Navy, you had a CO and you had an XO. Each one carried just enough weight and authority. Why are you reducing one?
It's only one supreme commander on this coaching staff, LRP, and that's Brian Daboll.
And that's a bad way to build it. So that's why you need to go, bro.
He's the Cobra commander, bro. You gotta go.
That's why you gotta go.
I
don't know who you're gonna replace, but he gotta go.
It's just wild how people haven't seen him for what he is yet. So many fans haven't realized, like, yo, like this dude is a fraud, bro. He's such a fraud.
Real. True.
15-point average his whole career on his offenses, bro. It's documented.
Somebody give me damn, what's my guy, man? Raiders coach.
Pete Carroll?
No. He used to be Raiders coach.
Antonio Pierce.
Yeah, somebody give me Antonio Pierce number. Like Gaff could be the interim.
At least for the DC, right? Something, man. Damn, bro.
Like Gaff could be the interim for the time being. You sort that shit out. Be in talks with Antonio Pierce to take over after the season. I don't give a damn. That's what I do right now. I don't care. This dude got to go. That what we saw was ridiculous, man. They gave up with 5 minutes left, and they were already putrid.
It's over
From the start,
finito.
But they had a chance still.
Hey, real quick, NYG, check your Twitter. I did link you, bro. Go ahead.
I made all my points, man. I appreciate it.
No doubt, man. I want to
You're
shout
ready,
out to
man.
everybody in the comment section. Of course, NYG, William Horton, Iman Perry, Jay St. G. And all y'all, appreciate y'all coming through and leaving y'all comments. But
Word
yeah,
up.
man, it's a big problem with this coaching staff, and that's what I mean, where I feel NYG, Big Pat, and like I said, including me, has been on, like, stop trying to go after these players and getting these players. Oh, he sucks. But then when he goes somewhere else, you like, well, why he ain't play like that with us? Coaching, bro.
Coaching. It's the word of the week, bro. Word of the season. How about
This is
that?
a good team, man. These are good players.
It is.
They really are, bro.
They are, bro. They are.
That's why I said, you know what I mean? I stood in front of a man and told him, said, man, I talked a lot of shit about you on the internet. And for that, I apologize. And for Joe Shane, I just said, man, I was wondering if he changed his philosophy. For 7 months, that was my only question. Have you changed your philosophy? And he has. He did. You ain't got to sit here, you know what I mean? Brother said that he made a mistake in front of the people, in front of the whole world, and he actually came through with it and proved it. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just open space. He really got himself a fucking team, man. This is a good team. But it's being mishandled, and it has been. It's being mishandled. I don't want these players in these coaches' hands anymore. I don't. It looks terrible, bro. One out.
One out.
Just
Yo, dope. 1 out.
I don't want them in their hands, man.
All right. So how long do y'all see it, man? How long do you think he got? Because he's out. I don't see him salvaging his job after this game, outside of maybe like winning 3 next straight, which is not happening. So by when do y'all see him finally getting the axe?
I don't see it no time soon, bro.
Yeah, that's the same. Yeah.
You think it's gonna be like majority of the season? Pat, bro.
No, he's gonna make it through the whole season, and you might see him next season.
Oh my
because
God,
of Jackson Dart.
I think it's time. Yeah, it's time.
My thing is why not
not
put
even
the dude in there?
Right.
Yeah, should have been Jackson Dart in there, bro. Honestly, I thought he was after that second Russell Wilson pick. I was like, here we go, watch. Oh no, then they did that gimmicky shit, looking like Tim Tebow out there running the ball. Like, come on, man, what are we doing here, bro?
Yeah, and it's just crazy, like it's all about feelings. Like, look, it's nothing wrong if you don't have it tonight. You lit the world on fire last week. You probably still riding high. It's all about ego. There's no other explanation for it. And I don't care what you say. People tell you things anyway, just to refuse to look within or have any kind of self-reflection. And that's fine. But I'm telling you what it is. It's all about fucking egos. Because if you don't have it tonight, which you did not, Russell, you did not. You were statue in the pocket. You didn't move. You didn't sway. You didn't help your offensive line out. You didn't help yourself out. You didn't help your receivers out by even extending it just a little bit because you didn't even trust. You forgot. I don't know if the lights are too bright, but you forgot that you do have Wan'Dale Robinson. You do have a Malik Neighbors. You do have a Cam Scatterboo. You did have a Tyrone Tracy, who's an outstanding receiver. but you ran him up into too many shoulder pads. That shit, I'm telling you, that shit was like a Mortal Kombat bar, and he ran out of power. Got hit in the shoulder pad too many times because you ran him through it for 2 quarters. It's pathetic, man. That's pathetic. That's all the way bad. I don't care what you say. All the way bad. True or false? Correct me if I'm wrong.
No, it's
I don't
all
want
the way
to speak
bad.
out of turn. I don't want to talk out of pocket.
All the way bad. Check this out, though, right? They asked Daniel Jones on the podium today about the Colts win against the Titans. You know, want to know what his response was? He said, something that's impressed me here, I think we've got a smart football team.
Mm-hmm.
That speaks volumes. Okay? And Shakes, be ready, because you're going to have to start calling him Indiana Jones come January. So I'm gonna need you to brace that fact sooner rather than later. Okay? Yeah, Danielle. Yes. Danielle motherfucking Indiana Jones.
You still cannot
be
calling him that. I must be.
He is. LRP, he said until that man's, and I quote, goes to the playoffs and wins playoff games, right? If I'm not mistaken, because I don't want to put words in your mouth, Shakes. Or did you not want to move the goalpost to Super Bowl appearance? Where are we at right now?
No, I ain't moving.
Okay. Until he win a playoff game, LRP, he will be continued to be called and labeled by Shakes Montana of the Shakes Montana Entertainment Podcast as Danielle. Okay? Danielle.
And that's fine, but for 3 weeks straight, including preseason, I've seen Danielle, as you would put it, operate the fuck out of some goddamn offense.
Yo, if he makes it to the AFC Championship, Shakes, I'm gonna need you to step up to the podium and to the front of the congregation, and I'm gonna need you to explain yourself.
Yo.
That boy knows where he's going with the football once the ball is hyped.
But we've been talking about the explanation this whole damn show. It's the fat dough boy. You know what I'm saying? It's the dough boy.
Gotta go.
He has to go. It is time. It's not shown. It's not both of them.
You know what's so crazy? And I'm sorry to cut you off, LOP, but you know what's so crazy? I was calling for Fat Luther. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, man, Brian Dable, he was better with the weight on. So go ahead, eat some bonbons, eat some pizza, and get back to what you were supposed to be doing.
We need the Kingpin back, not Lex Luthor. You're right.
Nope,
we need Kingpin.
Not Lex Luthor. Wasn't it at all. That wasn't it at all.
Right.
And I don't.
Fat Luther ain't it neither. Like, well, you know what?
And I ain't trying to shit on the joke. I promise you, it's still hilarious to this day. But that wasn't it at all. Had nothing to do with none of that. I tell you what it was. It was the first year voice. First year voice is like first year girlfriend. Everything's good. Mm-hmm. Everything. You want cheese? Extra sauce. No problem. Let me do this. Let me do that. Everything's great in the first year voice. First year voice, fresh voice. Interesting voice. Oh, I'm curious. Let's follow. Let's see what he got to say. Let's see how this works out. Oh, that shit worked out. No problem. Second year voice, that shit is annoying. You said the same shit last year. We just got our fucking teeth knocked in. And your plan is to do what? Huh. Next week. Huh.
Next week is going to be a mess. You thought tonight was bad, LRP? Watch what Omarion Hampton and Justin Herbert, and I'm going to even throw Quentin Johnson in there because he's making an appearance. Hell, Keenan Allen might have a touchdown next week. So for your fantasy football play owners out there, if you got any Chargers, man, you better make sure to start them.
Yeah. And those noises I was making is the sound of a motherfucker that ain't too sure that he heard what the hell you said the first time. So he might not do that shit.
Got you,
Yep.
NYG. We got NYG with us. What's
Yeah.
going on?
Yeah.
Yo,
Yo,
what's good, man?
what it do, man?
What's going on, fellas?
What's up, man?
Talking about
What's going on, LRP, man?
What's going on, sir? How you doing, man?
Long time no hear from you, bro.
Word. Salute to you and salute to Big Pat. Salute to what y'all doing.
You already know. But look, these Giants, man, let me tell you something. This is unpopular. These opinions aren't the reflection of the Aboriginal Sports Network. This is NYG22 talking, aka Unpopular Opinion Sports. The New York Giants are basically sacrificing Russell Wilson in a sense. And the reason I know this is because why on earth would you even attempt to do that, man? Think about this. Would they do Aaron Rodgers like that? Take him out the game, put a rookie quarterback in there, then put him back in. Would they do any other Hall of Fame? And I don't care what Jack says, Russell Wilson's a Hall of Fame quarterback. Would they do any other Hall of Fame quarterback like that? Like, this is embarrassing. And this is what I'm talking about with the New York Giants. They are letting Brian Dable run roughshod throughout this organization. And it's driving them into the ground. And to be honest with you, John Mara, you get everything you fucking deserve. Because this all goes back to how you did Tom Coughlin. And now you got a coach that got you by the balls. Because right now, what's the out? Because again, I told folks in the beginning, you fire Brian Dable, which he needs to be fired, but now where you putting your rookie quarterback at? With a new coach, a new system, ring, all over again. Rinse and repeat with this franchise. That's why they're trash. That's why they're at the bottom, and they will continue to be at the bottom as long as Mara is in charge. Because again, you don't know football, dude. You don't. Because anybody with a brain can tell you Brian Dable can't coach his way out of a wet paper bag. He gets out coached by everybody in the league, bro. Week in and week out. Don't matter who the coach is.
Every time.
Every week. So how on earth can we sit up here, anybody, not saying you guys do, but how can anybody in the Giants fan base sit up here and defend Brian Dable and throw all these other players and coaches up under the bus? Again, it is on the ownership. But you know what pushes owners to do things? Fans with money, because they're driven by money. So you guys want to go out there and keep supporting this bullshit and keep fucking, sucking nuts for this next quarterback. You're adding to the problem. You are the problem. In my sense, I don't give a fuck if you don't like it or if you like it or not. To be honest with you, because I'm tired of these fans.
If I can say that right there, if I can jump in right there, NYG, and say that these sedity ass fans, bro, it is absolutely pathetic. And I don't know what the word is, but how dare you, and shame on y'all for us to be able to hear Pat Mahomes count. They didn't have to go to silent count at all. And we seen over across the league how a silent count can be effective for the home team.
Yeah. No energy.
But nothing.
No energy.
Man, it was quiet as hell. That's
Ain't
ridiculous.
no energy.
For
Because
a home opener, that's crazy.
The Giants don't give them anything to be energetic about. And that's an ownership problem. And I'm telling you,
It's
the
been
way
like
to
that for
make
years, though, man. They
the way to
sedity as fuck, though. We don't have nobody. Look, we got a guy in Buffalo. There's a motherfucker that leaves his office with a suit on and walks through a transfer portal and jumps on a goddamn table full of beer and mustard.
and
Like, we
I'm
don't got that.
I'm gonna tell y'all something real, man. I'm just gonna be honest with you because
Speak on it.
I'm not gonna hold back anymore, especially with these New York Giants. They gave you Russell Wilson to satisfy the black fans.
Yes, they
That's
did.
just dead ass, bro.
That's dead
That's
ass.
dead ass honest,
And
bro.
Jameis Winston. They doubled up on
Dead
it to make
fucking
sure.
ass, bro. So you think they really care about Russell Wilson?
Fuck no.
They're gonna hang his fucking ass, just like they was doing Negroes back in the 60s. That's dead ass. I don't give a fuck who don't like it or who like it or who don't like it. This is NYG22 talking. They gave you Russell Wilson to quiet your ass down because niggas was talking about, oh, we don't got no black quarterback.
Yeah.
We want Shedeur Sanders. Oh, they never wanted to draft Shedeur Sanders, so they did a backdoor move and said, look, take Russell Wilson, shut the fuck up while we go get our white boy. That's honest, bro.
We as a people.
From Ole Miss, no less. Come on, man.
Just more honesty. We as a people got to stop saying that N-word shit. But I
know you don't like that word LRP, but that's just me talking. That's why I said
I got you.
This is me. This does not reflect the views and opinions of the Aboriginal Sports Network.
Nah, I get it. No, absolutely. But the world need to hear that part. Even if you rewind it, I don't care. Black people stop saying that N-word shit. That's it. No response. Just stop. But anyway, what I feel is that he serves a purpose and the original plan was going to work. What they did not encounter, which I see, and I'm sad to say this, but rest time has come to an end. I saw it in Dallas in person. I saw it again tonight. I even saw it in the, against Washington. I saw it. I did not expect what I was anticipating was for him to finally be, he always wanted to be a New York Giant. These are the thoughts that I had. He always wanted to be a New York Giant. His wife always wanted to kind of be in the New York media, even though that was a social media rumor, but enough people said it, so whatever, it's true. Whatever. But then here, so I anticipated there'd be a boost, 10%, 15% boost in his performance, in his feet, in his spirit, moving. I don't see that.
But how can you get that, bro, when the coach is setting you up to lose? He knows that, bro. So how can you come in there with any type of spirit when you know you're being set up to lose? He knows Jackson Dart's about to come in. So in your mind, as an athlete, as a player, what do you want to do? You want to protect yourself for what? The next round. You see what I'm saying? Because this round, you're gonna get knocked the fuck down. Basically, with this New York Giants team.
Right, but let me answer that because I blame him for here's the problem with I have.
Blame his wife. She wanted to be in New York. I don't think Russell Wilson want any part of New York, to be honest.
I disagree. I disagree with all his work with the Yankees, this, that, and the third, and this offseason, whatever is, thinking as far as beyond the field, and there's all this work with the Yankees, his baseball background, that town
he doing that
where he wanted to be. I definitely truly believe he always wanted to be, kind of, if it wasn't Seattle, once the Seattle shit went south.
But what is he going to get out of New York? He's getting embarrassed right now. The fans want to run him out of town.
He is.
He knew that. Bro. You got to know that as an athlete, bro, that this is a
But I blame him because he, at this level of his career, his veteranship, the things that he's been through, he should be overcoming these things. Regardless,
he can't
overcome an offense that's not predicated to you, bro. Hold on, bro.
So you don't need an offense predicated to know that you need to move to the left or the right.
Hold on. Please, Shakes, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
Hold on, bro, because I need people to see this shit, bro. Hold on. Let me get to my shit real quick. Cause these I told people what this dude was finna do, bro. I literally told people what he was finna
No,
do.
his feet are stuck in the mud.
Your feet are stuck in the mud because you have nowhere to go.
Daniel Jones' feet was stuck in the mud too. So was Tyrod. Everybody's feet stuck in the mud in this offense.
Can you please show this
That's
real
what I'm
quick,
trying
Shakes?
to figure out. Why is every quarterback other than Josh Allen not able to succeed in Brian Dable's offense? That's what we got to get to the bottom
Not
of.
one.
Because
He's
I
too
see
busy
Kevin,
looking
I
for-
see Kevin O'Connell work with bad quarterbacks and make them good, make them look better. I see Kevin Stefanski do it. I see Sean McVay do it. I see my guy Kyle Shanahan over there with the San Francisco 49ers do it.
Yep.
Why can't Brian Dable do it?
Look at this, bro.
It's a
You mean to tell
combination
me?
of both.
Hold on.
It's a combination of both. He's not moving at all, though.
Hold on, bro. Do you see?
He was moving in Dallas game.
Hold on.
No, that's me.
450 yards moving.
Pocket manipulation is suspect as fuck.
So
for a 13-year, 15-year veteran, I don't give him that pass. His pocket manipulation sucks.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm talking. Can y'all hear me? I was briefly talking over you. My apologies, but I just wanted to say that.
So pocket manipulation, right? Do you see 1, 2? He's not going anywhere. Unless this is somebody like Josh Allen who has the strength to break off from this guy, turn around, outrun 2 people that's going to be getting in there, because once he gets over here, those 2 people are going to get in, maneuver around, run around, and then
where you have him running to?
Hold on.
I'm trying to follow your mouse. Where do you have him running to? Because to me, I have him running towards that first and goal.
Look, exactly. But this dude's already here.
Man, he in the air. What are you talking about?
He's in the air because
make no move.
LRP, bro. Do you know how fast these dudes move, bro?
Of course.
Okay, then. So if he's jumping right here, you don't think his feet are going to get down by the time Russell Wilson pump fakes and then tries to run out here?
In the court of law, Russell's feet is on the ground. That motherfucker's feet is in the air. So my logic, or whatever kind of shit that I'm going to spit on it, gives me the precedent to say that the motherfucking red shoes is going to be able to move a lot sooner than the motherfucker that's not on the ground.
This is why I love talking to people that actually have seen game speed. Yeah. When this dude,
based off of the picture you showed,
when this dude throws the ball, when he pump fakes, by the time he brings that ball back down and get ready to start run over here, Russell Wilson's probably right here, and that dude's right here. 2 people on him, covered. You are a first and goal, and you got 4 receivers not even in the end zone.
That does not provide reasonable doubt.
That's trash right there, bro.
What do you want Russell Wilson to do besides be Lamar Jackson or Michael Vick?
Find another pitcher.
The only person that has succeeded in Brian Daboll's system is Josh Allen, because he's different. I don't need a Josh Allen to win games. Josh Allen is like, what the fuck is going on? But he's so good, and he knows how to escape so good. Him and Lamar Jackson do it all the time. They maybe can make something out of it. Covered. Not even in the end zone. This dude's already breaking in. So by the time he gets over here, guess what? Chris Jones is on your backside. Even if you do try to run past this guy who is not going to allow you to get all the way to the outside. Guess what? You think this dude is just going to stand there? You don't think this motherfucker is going to move? He's free. He doesn't have to do anything. He's fucking free. He's just looking at you, waiting for you to do something. You got a running back trying to block another motherfucker that's huge as fuck. By the time you get over here, this motherfucker's going to be over here on your ass.
Why they keep putting Singletary in there? Like, you got Cam Scatbo and Tyrone Tracy, but you playing Devin Singletary Devin Singletary. This is what I'm talking about, bro. This is all on Brian Dable.
Coaching.
Why is he even in the fucking game?
Why in the fuck would you sit there and tell your quarterback you should have made something out of this? Oh.
Those routes are trash, bro.
Based off of the steal, you throw it away. You see that there's nothing
Did he
there.
not throw it away, LRP?
Throw it away.
Did he not throw it away?
He
made the right play, right?
He threw it all
But
the way
you
into
still
the
kill
fucking
him.
tunnel, I think.
Yeah, you throw it away. That's the only place you got to throw it. Where you gonna throw it away at? In any one of these vicinities. Pick.
Well, for one, it's intentional grounding. He could have moved to the fucking steps to the left.
It can't be intentional grounding. It was at the back of the end zone. It can't.
He was in the tackle box.
It can't.
Look
be
where
intentional.
look where he
cannot.
is.
It cannot be intentional grounding if you're from the 4-yard line. If you throw it from right here and you have 4 people, he might have been ass. But guess what? What made him ass?
Him.
Brian Dable.
He made himself ass too. I'm not about to absolve that bullshit.
Kenny Jr.
Who said Russell Wilson had no fault? I'm talking about in this situation right here. This situation right here. And it happened 3 times in a row on the goal line.
We've already proved that this is a bad pitcher.
I can show you bad plays. Literally, throughout the whole game, this was going on.
I don't know what else.
How many times?
I already said that.
How many times? Listen, how many times I gotta show people live? I don't hide from nothing with what I say. I show you live. Bar for bar, what I said was going to happen in this game happened. Live. A video for everybody to see. Showed you what was going to happen, offensive wise and defensive wise. Bar for bar, what happened. Not a single thing I said was off. Not one.
Quarterbacks
Not any another.
Quarterbacks don't have any freedom under this system. They follow the reads. They follow where they're supposed to go. They follow what they're
So how can you sit here and say, "Oh, that quarterback is ass. Oh, that quarterback was ass too." Oh,
because for 13, whatever, how many years that he's been playing, then you got to stand on what you've accomplished. If you walk into a job and you've accomplished many things and great things, you're gonna stand on it.
Why didn't he run Cam Scabble like Hot Top right here? Hot Top says it. Should have ran Scabble 4 times in a row down there. Why don't they run the ball when they get down in those situations?
I don't know why, bro.
This is what I'm talking about. Cam Scabble was cooking Kansas City.
So if you go and you want to be a mechanic, if you go to a shop and they hire you to be a mechanic, but they don't give you the tools in order to do what you need to do, that's on you.
You gotta stand on your name, Pat. You gotta stand on
so
your name.
if I need a machine to pull out an engine so I could do an engine exchange on a car, but there's no engine machine to go out there, and you know an engine is over 1,000 pounds. That's my fault if I can't get that engine changed because I don't have the tools to take it out.
Yes, go get the goddamn tools. Take some initiative and go get the goddamn tools. If you want to be the best, then yes, go get the goddamn tools. Get whatever the hell you need. If the goddamn company won't provide what the hell you need, then you go beyond the call of fucking duty and you stand on your name and say, you know what, I'm gonna fucking do it regardless. I don't care what you put in front of me because I've been in this league for 13 years. And I know how to be able to dissect the defense. If I get in trouble, I know how to sway to the left. I know how to manipulate the pocket. Hold on for a second. Because I'm Russell fucking Wilson. If I can run off for a 17-yard goddamn scamper, then guys best believe I can be able to slide to the fucking left or the right to manipulate just to give my bona fide receiver who's come from LSU, who is one of them, a couple of more seconds, and then I'm going to throw this goddamn ball, and I'm going to be surgical with it because I'm Russell fucking Wilson. I'm not some goddamn puppet or robot that people want to make me of, but apparently he is.
Obama.
So listen. Do you know how much you just said to be successful in Brian Daboll's system? Do you know how much you just said?
Let me
None of it makes sense, because if I don't have the machine that I'm working for a company that's supposed to give me the stuff that I need to succeed to do the job. So you mean to tell me I'm supposed to go out there and buy a $30,000 machine on my dime and I work for a company?
Let me ask y'all this. And I gotta go, man, right after this. Appreciate y'all. Y'all hit the like button, man, for That's on Giants, man. Shout out to Shakes.
That's a fact.
And LRP, Ghostdog, Big Pat,
You already know.
the whole Aboriginal Sports Network, the whole Shakes Montana Entertainment. Look, when did us as New York Giants fans be so predicated on quarterback play? Now, again, we all of age here. We come from that era, so I'm not talking crazy. We've never hung our hat on the quarterback gotta make the play. The quarterback. We've always been a running team.
That's
you
a
finally
fucking
got
fact.
a fucking dude
Yep.
in here that is going to run motherfuckers over, literally. And you do this shit. I'm glad you got this on the screen, Pat. And you do this on first and goal. You do this. This is bad coaching. I don't care how you slice it. Because as a Giants organizational wise, we've always been a tough running team, especially in the red zone, bro. You don't run in the red zone. See, I could talk this football shit, but I just want you to see past football. But just getting to the football, the field aspect of it. You don't run on first and fucking goal when you got a running back that is dominating. Your line is weak when it comes to pass protection. But guess what? With Cam Scatbo, you can make some hay in the run game. You were doing it. So again, it's bad coaching. Brian Daboll's a bad coach, and he's not even the type of coach that the New York Giants are used to, because this is not New York Giants football. I don't give a goddamn what you say, because back in the Bill Parcells, Tom Coughlin era, they would have smacked the shit out of Brian Daboll for running some shit like this on first and goal, down 22-9. Y'all got it, man. I'm out of here, bro.
We
Man.
threw the Batman
Safe
bomb on the
NYG.
floor.
Word up.
We threw the
Straight
Batman bomb on
nuclear.
the floor. Yeah, that's it.
This shit is fucking whack, bro. I don't give a fuck who the quarterback is. This situation is fucking terrible, bro.
In the
Terrible.
beginning, and that hasn't changed. I said, period. The solution: Daboll and Bowen need to go. Period.
They
You
got
got
Period.
Malik Neighbors running.
this shit.
It
telling
is
you,
first and
Russell
goal from the
Wilson was
4.
garbage tonight.
It is first and goal from the 4, and you got a guy like Malik Neighbors doing 3-yard hitches from first and goal from the 4. Make this shit make sense, bro. Why do you think these players, when they walk off the field, when they can't score, they all just looking all out of sorts, bro? Because they know this shit is whack, bro.
But
This
even
shit
with
is
the
whack.
run, their script is flawed, because there was 2 plays even in the first quarter where because they didn't get the daggone ball to damn near the second quarter, but there was 2 plays back to back that Cam Scatterbull got in the play. It was his first series. He created a spark. They ran him a third time, which was ill-advised, because that was the time where they needed to fucking throw. So their play script is completely off, and it's been off. When they get a series of plays, they shoot themselves in the foot, because the next series or whatever they're going to attack them with next gets them punched in the mouth. So they go jab, 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 hook, and the hook don't never land. So that's a problem, and that's been a problem. That's a 3-year problem. And the fact that you don't even have a kicker, or your kicker, you got your kicker out there grimacing every time. And there was some series in this game where you gave up some daggone points because you couldn't kick. It's poor
3 years in a
management.
row. 3 years in a row, LRP with kicking
3
problems.
years in a row with
And
kicking
that's
problems.
on the head coach, man.
When the
I'm
season
sorry.
just start, like what? Yo, you gotta go. You got to go. You got to go.
Ben had to go, LRP. Ben had to go.
For real.
This shit is a mess, man.
Got to go. And then, you're right. You probably won't do it. Whatever. That's what they need to.
That's the problem. The thought of having him for the rest of the season and probably seeing him again next season, Pat, I'm praying you're not right, bro. I'm sorry, but I am praying that man is not here next year.
It's already done.
I don't think Malik Neighbors is gonna stick around, bro. And I don't think Dex is too happy neither, man. I don't know, bro.
Ain't none of these dudes.
This shit
happy,
is crazy. Bro. This shit is crazy, man.
And the fact that they gave up, man. Well, the fact where Russ was just throwing the shit. He was just throwing. Like deer in headlights. You
Stop
could tell
caring,
in his,
man.
you could tell in his eyes that he didn't have it. You could tell.
I can't blame him,
eyes.
LRP. At that point, it was over with. You got this young dude coming in and out when I'm trying to get hot. Like, you're not even making the right play calls for me.
Make it make sense.
Like, what we doing here,
college,
man?
Bro.
Yeah,
it's not
bro.
college.
Shit is stupid. Wasting talent, man. Wasting talent.
Well, another sorry ass one, but that's my time. I appreciate y'all letting me get all that shit out, man.
You already know, LRP.
That's disappointing. But,
yeah, man. Here we go again.
Till next time. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Y'all have a good one. Thank you for everything. Salute to everybody out there doing their thing. Shouts out to the whole community. That's disappointing, bro. Whatever.
Salute, LRP. See you soon, man. Hopefully.
LRP.
Salute to y'all too, man. Ghost, Shakes, Pat, NYG.
We gotta meet up under better circumstances. I'm tired of these L's, man. This shit is getting out of pocket.
Nasty work.
It's starting to get real out of pocket.
This shit bad, bro. This shit is bad, bro. I told everybody what the fuck was gonna happen, bar for bar, bro.
Yeah. Every phase of the game is trash. Every phase.
On that note, we're going to go ahead and take these closing statements. I'm going to start off with Big Pat. Go ahead, Big Pat. What you got for him?
Well, all I know is this shit here, Brian Daboll's not a good coach at all. I'm just going to be honest with you, man. And it's sad because they're starting to do to Russell Wilson that they did to Daniel Jones. That's an absolute fact. And his fan base is trash too. Because all y'all do is you don't really know what's going on, but you want to talk like you do. And then when you come up to people who's really about that shit, you want to try to make jokes and make it seem like they crazy. And then when the shit happens right in front of your eyes, you don't even give credit to people. You know what I'm saying? You just keep on going on with the get along. So now you're going to have a whole week of Russell Wilson getting bashed. And then we're going to get crushed by the fucking Chargers. And he's going to get bashed again. And that's when your savior, Jackson Dart, will come in. And all of a sudden, Andrew Thomas is going to be super healthy then. You know what I'm saying? This shit is stupid, bro. And that shit happened exactly like I thought it was going to happen. And it's sad. Because you got them dudes going out there playing their hearts out. Literally playing their hearts out, bro. Risking injury, everything. Look at Brian Burns, the way he's fucking playing. Almost injured himself tonight.
Malik Neighbors, too, came back in after that whole concussion protocol situation. Just, man, tired of wasting the talent, man. And just, my closing statement, man, if I may, man, just to wrap this thing up. Like, I've seen enough, man. 3 games in, Daniel Jones is shining over there in Indy. The thing that they said was the main issue ain't the main issue anymore. So that's it. This was the last hurrah for Brian Daboll, and Jackson Dart might be that final Hail Mary attempt to try to save his job, but I hope he fails at this point. Because, a matter of fact, I don't even have to hope. I know he's going to. Because this ain't going to get fixed until he's gone. And Shane Bourne, too. It's unfortunate that he got wrapped up in this mess, but I could care less at this point. Because something's got to get fixed. And it starts with the coaching.
Mm, 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 mm. Well, in my closing, I want to thank everybody that was in the comment section. Y'all was live tonight, man. I appreciate that. Man, it was a lot of people that came through and watched tonight's episode, so I appreciate that as well. Again, if you don't know, go to YouTube. Go to Shakes Montana Entertainment. That's all one word, Shakes Montana Entertainment on YouTube, and go ahead and subscribe, leave a like, a comment, all that good stuff, as well as the Aboriginal Sports Network as well. Just pull that up as well. Type that in your sports bar or your search bar, and it'll pop right up. And please leave a subscribe if you're not already subscribed, a like, a comment, all that good shit. Other than that, man, I knew this was going to happen. I think we all kind of figured this was going to happen. But after the way you played against the Cowboys and you drop the ball, you choke on that. Okay, pause. But you come out and you totally lay an egg against the Chiefs. Now, it is the Chiefs. We all expected you to lose. But it's the way you lose, the incompetence that you showed. And even when we was watching the game, I'm telling my boys, the Chiefs is giving us the game and we ain't even man enough to take it.
Facts.
It's sickening. So who do you point the finger at?
Sick to my
You
stomach.
can definitely point the finger at the bad of these players. It was a lot of bad to go around. But at the end of the day, who is getting these players ready for this game? Who's prepping them up for this game? Who's calling these calls?
Coaches. Coaches.
Who's developing these players? You know what I'm saying? So
Nobody. Shit.
exactly, and that's the problem because coach is supposed to develop. Let me tell you something. Every last kid that I had from last year of my coaching, 8U, they came back in 9U, light years better. Light years better. I put the film on right now, and it looks like a totally different team. You know why? Because I coached them up. Even the kids that just came to the team this year and only had maybe a week or two practice, and they still green and they don't know what the hell's going on. They're better from 2 weeks ago. Why? Because I'm coaching them. I'm developing them. These guys are not getting it. They're not getting that development. They're not getting that coaching. When they mess up or they do something wrong, that coach is supposed to come to them and tell them this is how you're supposed to do it. This is what you do. I already seen what you did wrong. But
He
I
ain't a
don't
leader
see
of
that
men, Shakes. He's just
they're
not a
not
leader
getting,
of men, bro.
and that's the problem. And then, as we said in the previous show, or even in this show, you got Wink, who was a leader of men, and you chased him out the door because of it.
Yep. One of them gone.
So it's nothing but incompetence on y'all end all the way around. Coaching. And you can't say, oh, I don't have the talent to do what I need to do. Because you do. You have a Hall of Fame quarterback, as we like to say, who, you know what I mean? Don't say the Hall of Fame, but he's a Hall of Fame quarterback. You got running backs in the stable. You got about 3 tight ends. You got a
Great
superstar
tight ends.
number 1 wide receiver and great complementaries behind him. You got a defensive line that's ferocious. Linebacker core hurting, but secondary is supposed to have been improved. So you have tools. It's not like you have nothing. But yet you can't get the job done. You can't get these players to be better. But yet the same guys that you had under your tutelage, they go somewhere else. Xavier McKinney, Green Bay. Julian Love, Seattle. Evan Ingram, Jacksonville, and now Denver. I can keep going. It's more players. I can keep going. But my point is that they go somewhere else and they either go to Pro Bowl or they improve and they're better than what they were when they were here. And that's doo-doo. It was a time and a point in time where we got rid of players when we used them all up. So when they went to another team, they was a shell of themselves. Because we used all their talent up. Now, we didn't even get the best of this talent. We're leaving it there for the next team to grab up and fucking reward themselves with. We got to see Xavier McKinney pull in 8 to 9 interceptions for Green Bay. Why the fuck he didn't do that for us?
He using them correctly.
We got to see a motherfucker hurdle over motherfuckers backwards and win a Super Bowl. Why the fuck he ain't do that for us?
You know why,
a
Shakes?
motherfucker that sits here and we done creamed and killed him the whole time he was here. Oh, you know what I mean? We don't know what to do with him. He's a Swiss Army knife that we don't know what to do with him. Then he goes to Seattle and he goes to the Pro Bowl?
Yep.
It's coaching, man. It's nothing but coaching. I'm sick
Big
of this
coaching.
shit. And it's not only just coaching. It's not only just coaching. Because who's bringing in these coaches? Because
John Mara.
since Coughlin, we done had dud after dud after dud after dud.
Yep. They chased Coughlin out the building too.
We can sit here and point the fingers at the coaching too, because rightfully so. But we gotta sit here and go, wait a minute. Mara,
ownership.
How come you can't get this right? How come you keep bringing in these incompetent coaches? You know why? Because you don't know shit about football neither. It starts from the top. I'm sick of this shit. Tired, bro.
Tired,
bro. Oh, and it's not just about this Chiefs game because I expected this. But it's just the way you look overall is incompetent. You don't look like a professional football. Matter of fact, my Wildcats team look better than y'all.
Crazy.
I want to say I'll put my Wildcats team against y'all, and we probably will win. Sad, bro. So on that note, man, thank y'all for listening. We'll be back. You know what I'm saying? Look out for another That's on Giants. Episode 7 coming maybe tomorrow or definitely Tuesday. Definitely look out for PPP, Purple Pain Podcast, on Friday. What else? SME this week. Try to have Patty on. So y'all stay tuned for that. Patty Trainer should be on SME this week as well. And as well as Sideline Smoke. We're definitely going to debut a Sideline Smoke this week. So y'all stay tuned, man. Said a lot of content that we're going to be giving y'all. Please, like I said, go to my Shakes Montana Entertainment, one word. Go ahead and subscribe. Go subscribe to Ghostdog channel. What's the channel, Ghostdog?
Ghost Dogs Big Talk, and that's Ghost with a 0. Ghost Dogs Big Talk.
Ghost Dog Big Talk with the 0, not the O. All right. Also, Big Pat Sports Talk on YouTube, as well as the Aboriginal Sports Network on YouTube, man. Shouts to LRP co-hosting as well with us, man. And until next time, man. Wait. Let me also shout out KP and Productions and also Ghost Dog for the production work I did for the show. Appreciate y'all.
Yep.
Much love. And like I always say around this time, good night.